is going on, everyone? Hey, you're not in the wrong place, man. I'm out in the hallway of the classroom. I ain't even made it to the class yet, but hey, man, I want to thank everybody for coming in. We are gonna be talking tonight about behind closed doors, man. I don't know, y'all might learn a little something tonight. Who knows, man? But we're gonna be talking about behind them closed doors and get a little juicy up in this thing. And of course, we're gonna have some fun. And man, just make sure, please, if you haven't done so, subscribe to not only Points Blank Experience, but subscribe to Just Asking for a Friend. I can tell you we're about to have a whole lot of fun, and we're about to talk about behind closed doors. And I'd like to take the time right now to welcome each and every one of y'all to the classroom. And I better get my butt up in there. You know what I mean?
Hey, yeah. I got the feeling we taking it all the way. I gotta get to the Hall of Fame. Been on the ground with a small delay. That's what it takes when you on your job. I'm working till everything fall in place. Like nah, we not gonna fall today. Like nah, we not gonna fall today. Like oh yeah, beanie up Scotty, we going up crazy. Yeah, me and my posse. When it's time to get it, we body to body. Cause bodies get left when we leave the party. Don't get me started, don't make me get out of character. That make you turn to a target. Dearly departed, making a scene like Martin. Be up in the scores and the margins. Hey.
Yeah, welcome to the classroom. What up, Teach? Can I call you Teach? What up, Teach?
Out here in these classroom halls.
Hey, okay, man. I know I'm out there all tardy to the party, having fun. Hey, how you doing? You looking lovely today. How you doing?
Thank you. Man, so what does the A stand for on your hat?
Huh?
What does the A stand for on your hat?
Since I've been the villain in every episode, I thought this is for the Los Angeles Angels. So that's an A with a little halo. I'm trying to convince everybody that I'm not the bad guy.
Oh, look.
It stands for always and average. You know, it stands for a lot of things, man. Hey, but we got 5 real homies in the crib, man. Let me see who up in this thing. You know, we're going to be talking about behind them closed doors. And hey, matter of fact, hey, I got to pull this up first, man. I was hoping they'd be here. Hey, you always say this is a sign from the gods because this is an exclusive Meeting Eye shirt. I think I'm the only one. When they sent it and I wore it in a live, they say, hey, Uncle, where you get that shirt from? I said, y'all sent it to me. So, hey, man, Meeting Eye in the crib. Who else we got up in this thing? Who else we got in here? We got, let's see, right here. We got Meeting Eye said, what up, PBT? Hey, Keisha, peace to the chat. Loving myself 2.0, man. If y'all didn't miss the last one, it's about to get real interesting up in here. And we got Shay's Adventure in the crib. And I think that's it, man. Oh, suck it now. Yeah, you said the right thing. Because we're going to be talking about behind closed door. But you know, Keisha, what do you think about behind closed door? You think they know what we really about to talk about?
No, I don't think they ready.
I don't think they're ready either, y'all. Now, I know contrary to popular belief, y'all probably thought we was going to come in here and start talking about what we doing behind closed doors. No. We're going to talk about what everybody else doing behind closed doors. So we going to talk about a few different living arrangements, man. Like, Keisha, I don't even know if I can remember them all. We're going to be talking about some living arrangements, like people that, what is it, Keisha?
Living together before marriage.
Living together before marriage. Why should people live together? And y'all, in the comments, man, please flood these comments. If you have a question, please, by all means, put it down in the comments. Put a little emoji or something. Also, I'm going to tell you right now, we will be throwing out the hall pass later. And the hall pass is when people come up and just verbalize their opinion. They tired of typing. They just come on up here with us, and we let you up here in the classroom with us. So, but what did you say we about to talk about? People that do what?
But not married. What?
Angel side of me said you shouldn't live together before you get married. But the right side of me said, damn that. I want to live with you, man. I gotta live. I gotta know what you're doing, man. I gotta know. I know every episode I gotta know what you're doing, but I don't need no surprises. I want to know, Keisha. What about you?
I mean, I personally don't have a problem with living together before marriage. I mean, because you'll learn a lot of things about people. I I actually think it should be a requirement. Don't get me, y'all. I think it should be a requirement because how do you know that y'all gonna get along? Like, I don't know. I don't know what kind of person you are. I don't know how you keep a house or none of that. So I need to see how you live before we close the deal, before we sign on the dotted line.
Hey, Cece, the question is, should you live together before marriage or not? Keisha said you should. I'm gonna tell you. Well, actually, first I said you should because I'm gonna think of one thing. What? And now, hey, y'all, ain't none of this stuff happened to me. I'm just telling you what's going on. It's all opinionated, and I'm just coming up with some scenario. But what if one person decide to wash their clothes once per month, and the other person like to do it once per week? You go to the crib, you smelling drawers, socks smelling like cornflakes. I mean, no, man, I want to know that before we live together. So I need to see this stuff going on. You know, you agree, Keisha, or you disagree?
I definitely agree. But what I really want to know is like how you pay bills and things like that. Like, so I want to be for sure that you gonna like pay bills. Like, you know how some people are like financially responsible and some people are not. So I don't want to come in the crib thinking I got lights and then I flick the switch and ain't nothing happening. So you want to make sure that the person is also like, you know what I'm saying, financially responsible before you go, you know, shacking up and thinking y'all fixing to be one happy couple. So I think they like income, putting each other's income together is a good thing.
Well. I don't know about putting no income together, but we at least need to know how. We at least need to know, you know, I don't want to be in there watching YouTube and paying bills on my phone, not my phone, but like the computer, and the whole power just shut down because whatever her name is, decided she didn't want to pay the bills.
I need a coach.
But that's how she rolls. She wait till the lights get cut off and then want to call the electric company like she a priority. No, you let them get cut off. Yeah. So now another thing, man. I'm just telling you, you know, please feel free to jump in here. But now I'm thinking about this. This may not apply to somebody, but I was in the Navy, so they had this thing called sleep apnea. What if you move in with a person and find out they snoring, but when they come spend the night, they don't bring that big old CPAP machine that's hooked up to their head.
Looking like Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter, and the bedroom sound like a damn airport. Sound like they landing planes up in that joint. No, man, but when they just spending the night, they can get away with that one night, and then, you know, hope like hell you knocked out, and then don't nobody hear it. But I just need to know that, man. So y'all let me know what y'all thinking up in here, man. I see we got everybody at YFC in here, your favorite couple, Cruising Capers, CC's Texas Garden, JR Hill. And yeah. Hey, she said, wow, Rod. That's why I got the A on my head. I got the angel on my head. I'm trying to get out the doghouse, man.
It ain't gonna work. I think it's not working.
But so another thing too, man. If we live together before marriage, it's just a matter of time, but before we find out who can cook.
Hopefully they both cooking and we just split.
Yeah. But what if one of us can't? And then let's just say you come visit me, and every time you come visit me, I got this gourmet meal laid out, but I done hubbed it up and called Cheesecake Factory, or no, that ain't good enough no more. Called a steakhouse and had some stuff delivered. But then,
hey, you ate though. It was her night. You ate.
No, but once we live together, that can't be happening every night. What we gonna be eating them other nights?
If you cooking and she cooking, you cooking a gourmet meal and she grub hubbing. She made sure you were fed. No, zero understanding. Okay.
No, we both cooking. Somebody gonna be trying to cheat, like cook them ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what I would do. I ain't gonna try no ramen noodle, but I'm gonna have but the things I can cook, I'm gonna run out. So I need to let them know that. And then another advantage of living together before. Now, I didn't write this one down. I'm just thinking. I'm brainstorming right now. Another reason is you get to hear that get kicked out syndrome. You know, because if y'all live together, let's say you don't live together,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't know, and then you finally move in. But sometimes I done seen it. I ain't never experienced, but people say, "Well, get out of my house, or get out of my house. You can get up out of here." Huh?
But is it our house though? How we gonna get out of our house?
No, they'll say before we get our house, then what? But if you don't know that,
I was just gonna say, no, this is us, boo boo. I'm not going nowhere.
let me see what they said up here, man. Let me see what they said. Hey, what up, TJ? What's going on? The Nichols, what's going on? Said, good evening, Rod, Keisha, and everyone in the chat. What it do? Welcome in the Hot Knicks, man. Speaking of CC, what up, CC's Texas Garland? I really don't have nothing to say because I get tired of you real quick. Well, say it.
Ooh. She the one that kicked you out and you live her. You ain't coming over to visit. You live her. She like, I get tired real quick. You got to go. But
man, I'm a start there, but I gotta let that one marinate. Mm-hmm. Hey, CC say you better keep calling Grubhub. No, man, we're gonna run out of money, man. Then we ain't gonna have no lights, and then everybody gonna be mad. But we're gonna move on to the next one. Let me make sure I don't see nothing. All right. Hey, Meeting I said somebody gotta know how to cook. but see what's happening. Hey, Meeting I, you ain't hear what she said. We gotta split the duties. Like I gotta have a certain day, and she gonna have a certain day, and then we'll eat out one night. 3 apiece.
But listen, back to what you were saying about them draws. Also, you need to know if they gonna wash their tail. That's also a thing, because like if you're not living with them, you don't know if these folks washing up or not. If he come over there to your house or she comes over to your house once a week, and of course they gonna take a shower and get all lathered up then. And then another thing is, if y'all are dating, you don't know if like she living her best hoarded, buried alive situation going on at the house, because you only come over maybe like on Fridays, and Thursday evening she cleaning up the house, and Friday morning she falling asleep at work because she's sitting up here trying to make sure it's all tidy before you get there.
I'm gonna be just like your favorite couple. They the king and queen of pop-ups. I'm gonna pop up on Tuesday.
Oh no, we don't do pop-ups. We don't do pop-ups. All right.
I stand on the other side of the street with some binoculars.
Oh no.
Hey, you're right. Because if I go over there on Friday, and I'm coming Friday and Thursday, but going back to this, you're right. Because what if they do them bird baths, or whatever they call them,
That ain't what we call them, but yeah, we're going to go with bird baths.
Well, I know what y'all calling. Y'all calling them whole baths. So I say it. I say it. Excuse me, everybody here. So you got to get up in that thing. I mean, I'm just saying. Ooh, no, man. Hey, I hope I ain't run nobody out of here. Hey, over here, we keep it real. Over here, I ain't homesteading. I'm just talking smack. But hold on, where we at here, man? I lost my stuff here.
Well, while you finding your stuff, also, like when you talking about cooking responsibility, you also got cleaning responsibilities. Like some people think they ain't supposed to clean. Like, you need to know that, hey, it's your night. You need to, you raise your hand.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. It's your night. What? I want to see what duties I'm going to have first.
No, I'm just saying, like, for instance, like, cleaning, washing the car, taking out the trash. I'm just saying, like, different stuff around the house.
Well, can we like negotiate? Can I'm gonna do the manly things. I'm gonna wash the car. I'm gonna take out the trash. I'm gonna do that. But them dishes, I'll wash them sometime. But I vowed to my mama, I vowed to her that once I left her house, I'd never wash dishes again in life. That didn't really work.
Okay, wait a minute, hold on. We got to talk about this now, because there's also culture differences. Because some people think that there are gender roles, which you just named. They think that there are gender roles, like the women are only supposed to be doing the cooking and the cleaning, and I'll just take out the trash and I'll wash the car and I'll make sure that the yard is cut. But why come?
I get one of them Swiffer things, and I know how to sweep. I was in the Navy. That mop. I do all that.
You don't know how to wash a dish, though, right?
I know how to wash dishes. I wash. I just said I help, but I ain't about to be the household dishwasher.
No, you taking turns. You taking turns?
Why everything got to be taking turns? What?
It's 50-50. It's a nice little split. That's all I'm saying. Hold up. But
Go ahead.
but also like while we talking about cultural differences, also like I think that like arguing out in public. So I'm just gonna bring this out. Like, you know how some people they argue in the house. I need to know if you that type of person, you wait till we get home and then we have a conversation, or are you one of those people that like to act out in the streets? There's also like a little culture difference. So I need to know if you do that before we get to living together.
Well, I think if you were a grown woman or a grown man, that's if the key word is if, that should take place at home. The discussion shouldn't be at Papa Do's while you're getting the crab legs or something, and it just shouldn't be. That's to me, that's disrespecting whoever you're with, whoever started or whatever. That's just disrespect. You ain't talking to me at home if you done made me look like a dumbass at the restaurant. Matter of fact, I ain't even going home. I'm just gonna sit outside. I'm gonna be outside in the driveway.
No, don't sit outside.
So we're gonna move on, kids. We're gonna move on, man. I want to go to this next one. This one blow my mind. If anybody ever heard of this or you know somebody that's doing this, please speak up. And we ain't gonna hold it against nobody. You ain't gotta say no names. But married and living in separate households. What you looking for around to see who do that?
Where they do that at? Where they do that?
This episode actually came from another episode, the 777 rule, and people was talking about they were married, living in different households. What I gotta make an appointment to get intimate? I mean, or I gotta make sure I got some gas in the car if I want to come, holler at you later on.
The only way I can see two people being married and living apart is like if you're in the military. That's an excuse if you're in the military. If you like working and you have like a contract that's on, maybe I go to Thailand half of the year or something like that, then that makes sense. I'm trying to think what else. If you're like selling a house or something, like I'm selling a house, so I'm in another state and you're in another state, and I'm just trying to wait until the house is sold and then we move together. So those are like the only reason I can see. Let me see, make sure. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's it. That's the only two, or those are the only three reasons I can see someone being married and being apart, living in two separate houses. That don't make sense to me.
Well, I was in the military, and if I was married, you coming with me. I mean, unless I'm deployed overseas on the ship, but if we on land, we gonna plan this out. But I mean, let me, y'all. If y'all see me looking down, I'm looking at my iPad 2 here, and Meet and I got a thing I want to pull up here. Hey, Meet and I said 50-50 on the dishes is crazy. They sound like they ain't doing it.
Well, they got kids. They can wash the dish. They old enough to wash the dish. Don't they got babies?
Yeah. No, they ain't got no babies. They got some grown kids. They ain't got no babies.
Okay. Well, dog. Well, then it sound like y'all gonna be. Well, maybe he just watched. He don't watch the dish.
Kiki Palmer's level myself said Kiki Palmer do that separate marriage. I think that's who came up. So Meet and I said literally just had this combo about living in separate houses at the Cigar Lounge. That's a big thing now. It's insane. WTF you get married for? I agree. They said they need their space and peace. Well, get your peace by yourself.
I don't know. I feel like like when you living separately, it's like two of everything. It's two mortgages, it's two utility bills, and I feel like you got two girlfriends if you don't want to stay with me. That's how I feel. I feel like you got two of everything around here.
You said two of everything, huh? Two women.
Like, you gotta have another girl. Why are you doing this? I don't understand. Who would go purposely pay another mortgage or another rent or whatever. I'm not paying none of that. And we could just combine the bills. Like, come on, you got to make it make sense. I mean, I ain't knocking you. If you do it, do you, boo. But I'm just saying he got another woman or she got another man. I'm just saying. You might want shit. I'm just
Now,
kidding.
I think if you're in the same city
Mm-hmm.
and you're married,
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see no reason to be in two different houses. Like one of the things you just said, I don't even have to repeat it. I'm just gonna say it's more expensive. I don't even repeat double everything, double bills, everything. One thing I'm thinking about, if you're on the other side of town, am I gonna really feel married? If I don't feel married, I ain't saying rob, but if a person don't feel married, they may start acting like they're not married. Hence what you were saying.
Yeah. So I have been married before and we lived in separate houses, but we was in the process of getting a divorce. That's the only way. That's another way. That's the only way I see it. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, if you get a divorce, it really don't matter where you live. No, I ain't gonna say that, but you live where you want to live. If we get a divorce, that's on you. But I'm thinking here, I heard people say if you are married and live in two places in the same city, you have a lesser chance of having disagreements, arguments. That's part of marriage. You're gonna have disagreements. You're gonna have arguments.
You're gonna have to learn some emotional intelligence and learn how to, go through the motions or something, because that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna pay extra bills because I don't want an argument. Like that's gonna lead to an argument right there because I got extra bills and that's not making sense.
Hey,
now, if Kiki doesn't want to do it, then Kiki's fine. Kiki probably make $1 million a year, okay, if not more. So Kiki can afford to pay 2 mortgages, 2 light bills, and so she can afford the extra. But like, who else is doing that? I don't understand.
Hey, this guy Edward said, right, Keisha, if you want 2 mortgages, 2 bills, I need to have 2 wives. Laugh. And that's what people think. You know what? I'm sorry. And hey, and again, y'all, this is opinionated. This is everyone's opinion. Mm-hmm. Loving Myself 2.0 said, I just can't live with anyone. I need my space.
Okay, so she said, so basically you would you would do the 2 houses or whatnot because you just value your personal space over anything else, is what she's saying, basically, right?
Well, won't y'all just be together and not be married? I mean, I'm not saying go have 2 girlfriends, 2 boyfriends and cheat and all that, but just don't get married. Just you be over here, she over there, and y'all just be together. I mean, that's just me, though. I wouldn't. Hold up. Everybody over here, hey, it is true. Hey, we're gonna drop this hall pass in a minute. Somebody got to come up here and say they 2 cents. And I'm gonna drop it in about probably about 5 minutes. Now, I'm gonna flip this around. And I ain't picking on Loving Myself. I'm not picking up, but I'm just gonna. It just falls into this scenario. We didn't script this, but I could see somebody wanting to be married in 2 separate houses because they want their space and whatever. I'm gonna take this comment down because they want their space and their freedom. But then they always want to be on the phone, a FaceTime, and a video chat. Why you over there then? Well, you might well be here.
But you know what? I can see it if they're an elderly couple because, all the bills are pretty much paid. All you got is a light bill. But let me say this. Anybody who's moved had to pack up their whole house. Like if I was elderly, I probably wouldn't want to do that. I'm like, yeah, you come over here. You got to come over there. It'll be fun. So I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, ain't nobody packing up that whole house. I hate to move. I'm the only one who feel like that. You have
I don't like to move either, but we gonna get in a spot. I don't like to move either.
Yeah, you don't even realize how much stuff you got until you have to box all that mess up. So I think the elderly person probably wouldn't want to do that.
Well, if you elderly, we stand together. What you going? Why you want to be way over there somewhere?
Well, what do you think about long distance relationships?
I've been in some, and I think there's pros and I think there's cons.
Right.
I'm gonna start with some negative or something that I don't like is when you want to be with that person right then and there and you can't, or you know that person via communication, whether it's text, phone, or email, had a rough day and you just want to give them a hug and you can't. Though with the long distance relationships, that can become a problem. Now, flipping it around, I do think if it's done correctly, it'll give two people an opportunity to miss one another because they're apart. And when they get together, they're going to cherish the moment. But the worst thing you can do is when we ain't been together for months or weeks or whatever, and then we do get together and there's an argument about who got the biggest cinnamon roll or something, no. So that's my take on it. What about you?
Well, I mean, a negative is, say I got invited to a wedding. If you were in town, I could easily be like, hey, Saturday, we going to a wedding, I got invited, you my plus one. So, but if they're out of the state and nowhere near you, like the cost comes in, like traveling costs, and they can't make, even if you're dating someone and they live in the same city, also, they may not be able to take off work, so you have like extra things going against you. They're too far away. They may not be able to take off of work and things like that. So it's like you always look like the single friend that's coming to all the events, but you got a whole man, but he don't live there,
Gotcha.
And then I guess like you said, it helps with communication skills because for a fact you can't be arguing with her and you just got there and you finna be gone for months or and so I think that helps with positive communication skills. You learn how to either let small stuff go or you learn how to sit down and talk to one another. Another thing, I know you ain't asked, but I also think it starts insecurities, right? Because you got to be thinking in the back of your mind, if he all the way over there, you got to be thinking in the back of your mind, like, hey, maybe he got another girl or something, because he's so far away. It ain't like you can check, it ain't like you can, like he said, get in your car with the binoculars. So, that also like, plays into like insecurities and things like that. That's how I feel.
Insecurities is cool. Now, the only way I would do a long distance relationship is I knew what I had. I have to trust the person. I'm not going crazy and going on those Scooby-Doo missions trying to catch her. I'm not going to be, for real, not popping up. I don't have time for let me call at 2 or 3 in the morning and see if she answered. I don't have time to be creating puzzles. So if I can't trust her, I'm not going to even do the long distance thing. That's just right. If I can trust her, we good. If I can't, then I need to find another long distance relationship. If that's what I'm looking for, that's just what happened to happen. Now, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say also it helps with creativity. So because y'all so far away, you gotta keep it interesting, right? Mm-hmm. So I kind of think it helps with your creativity skills, like with text messaging, you might do letters, she might get extra gifts because she out of town, so you might send a little gift. Hey, I was just thinking about you. So that would probably be like one of the few bonuses that you get from dating someone that does not live in the same state.
And I agree with that. Like what you said, like you won't get complacent. You won't get so, oh man, it's Valentine's Day. I forgot Valentine's Day. Or, oh man, it's her birthday. Because you're there all the time. But if you're away and you can't be there, you're really not going to forget. You know what I'm saying? You're going to remember. So I totally agree. Now, another thing, I want to put something on people's minds if y'all are in this situation. If it gets serious, who's going to move? Because y'all in two different places. Y'all long distance. We ain't talking about on the other side of town. We talking about like 2 cities, 2 states, maybe 2 countries. I don't know.
Right.
So that's one thing you have to kind of, at least in the back of my mind, I would already be thinking about it. Hey, what if I love this person? What if I fall in love with this person? Who's moving? If they're not willing to move, am I willing to move? Or do we want to go somewhere different? You know, this ain't nothing you store with your 2 or 3 suitcases talking about you sold everything or it's back in the storage and you talking about you moving in and y'all ain't talking about none of this.
You moving where? No.
Yeah, or you think you about to live with them and y'all ain't talked about it. No, man, you might want to go over there to that hotel or motel where they keep the light on for you because you ain't staying here. You know, you never know. You can get surprised. Boy, I can't wait for this next one. After this next one, excuse me, we are going to be dropping this hall pass. I want to see what y'all got to say about some of these. Now, I tell you, this one thing I think about is multi-generational. And when I say multi-generational, I'm talking about a parent. Say, my mother, I'm with somebody, I live with them, and then my mother comes stay with us. That's my generation, my mother's generation, or my father, or my uncles. Y'all in the comments, what do y'all think about that? And it happens a lot. And I will tell you, before I even get into this here, my mom is no longer here, but if she was, before I put her in a home, she would be living with me, and then I don't know how to go after that. So, Keisha, what do you think about these? Your mama, my mama, anybody mama staying with you and your man?
I don't have a problem with my mother, but you said uncle, like maybe like my aunt or my, somebody else couldn't stay because my mom always told me that you'll never let another woman in your house. So I personally, my mom could come stay, but that's about the only generation that come to the house.
Oh boy, I got a lot for this, man. I'm just thinking about if this was a situation. What if I don't like her mama or dad? What if I don't like them? Can't stand them. Next time I know they want to come live with me. I already know that ain't gonna work. Now I ain't gonna say I'm gonna say no, but I can't wait till it's over to say I told you so. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on, pause, time out. So it's okay for your mama to get on her nerves, but it's not okay for her mama to get on your nerves.
No, my mama would get on my nerves, so she don't need to be there either.
Wait a minute, but you just said. Hold on.
I'm saying, what if I don't like your mama or your daddy? You might not like my mama, but in the big scheme of things, now if my mama couldn't get around, couldn't move, couldn't drive, couldn't see, and all that, and needed to come stay with me, yes. But if she's still playing spades with the homegirls and all that, playing shuffleboard, then she can have a crib. She can't afford it, I'm gonna help her get one. Because I'm a firm believer, 2 grown women can't really live in the same house.
Wait a minute, but some folks' mamas need, like, I don't know. I feel like me personally, I feel like the parent can come stay. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care. Because, I mean, that's somebody's mama. I would want my mama to be able to stay. So I can't be selfish and be like, well, his mama can't stay, but my mama up in here.
Oh, no, you can't.
Look in the palace. That's all I'm saying.
You can't do that. You can't. One parent, it can't be cool for one parent and not the other.
But you're saying they got to be sick. I don't feel like they got to be sick.
Oh, no. If my mama really, 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 really need. See, I'm just telling you, man, my mama was bossy. And I already know she would get on my nerve in probably the first 2 months.
All old people are bossy. I have not met
one bossy when she was young. But if it was a situation where me and that person's parent, I don't care really if they had to say, hey, I just want to come stay with you for a minute. I need to get some things together. The door is open. But we're going to discuss, do you plan on staying here forever?
Ever.
Yeah, a couple years, a couple weeks, couple months. I wouldn't say a couple weeks, a couple months, 6 months, a year, 2 or 3 years. What are we looking at? We need to have communication. Go ahead.
Hey, CJ and Sharice.
Hey, y'all about to witness let myself say that part. Yeah, everybody's parent. But now I'm gonna tell you some things I would think about, and maybe some things like, man, I don't want to go in the back. Let's just say we got one bathroom, small place, 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom. For some reason, whatever reason, and I walk in there. And I'm using the restroom, and I get ready to go take a shower, and I gotta get past the bloomers that might be hanging up there. This this is stuff that happens, man. My mama, your mama, whoever mama, this could happen.
Hold on, CC said if her mama don't like her, then he can't stay. Well, I mean, I agree. Maybe, if you got multiple siblings, if my mama don't like my spouse, she probably need to go stay with another sibling. But I personally would want my mother in like a nursing home or something like that. I'm not knocking nobody who does. I just personally, I'd rather see, to my mom myself. But I don't know. I mean, what you think?
Yeah, you like what Cece said. If his mama don't like me, she's not welcome. I'm not going to have her giving me the steak out in my house. Now, that's a tough one right there because.
But the nerve of you to not like somebody, but you in their house, that don't make sense. I don't care if it is your son's house. Like, it's our house. It
happens, though. It happens.
But who does that though? Like, what are you thinking in your head? You saying that you don't like me, but I'm willing to allow you to come in my home, my personal space. I'm willing to help take care of you, but you don't like me. Like, like what's going on up there?
Well, let me take you back to the 90s. Do you remember did Martin's mom ever come stay with him and Gina?
No. She come visit. Now my mama biscuits, Gina. Boy, I'm to come over every week.
So I'm just saying, I'm just thinking about the thing. Now, let's just say they stand there. We didn't let them stay there. I'm just going to say some of the things that we could come across that I may not have to say nothing else because that person may change their mind because have you ever had a mother or a woman that was a little older than you decide they want to cook the food before you get home?
Cook the food before you get home?
Yeah, for everybody.
Oh, what? Yeah, yeah.
But they forgot half the damn recipe because they up there in age.
Hey, at least they did put effort. You
I ain't gonna hurt their feelings.
I said that y'all ain't gonna wash the dishes. Y'all mad because this woman forgot a couple of ingredients to the meal.
I ain't go. What I'm saying is, I'm gonna eat it. I ain't gonna hurt her feelings, but I'm gonna kind of find a way to say, hey, mom. I call her mom. Whatever I got to do to get along and have peace. Hey, mom. Hey, you living your best life right now. You shouldn't even be worried about cooking. You've been cooking for 50 years. You should never pick up another pot in your life.
That's a good way. That's a good way to stop her from cooking. You know what? You are right.
If it ain't a sandwich, don't even worry about it. Yo, man. Oh boy, hold up, man.
You skipped over some of my stuff from living together. I mean, you cut it off when I ain't get to say.
Let's go back there. Let's go back. I'm sorry. So what we doing? Where we at?
So when living together, sleeping schedules. So he may work late and you may work, you had to get up and go to work in the morning. He getting ready for work. He in there turning on lights and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that might be like a con for people that are, living together. And then I had another one, which was, what was this? Yeah, I don't know.
See, I wouldn't have to turn on no lights because I'm a special kind of guy. Ain't that a song or something? Baby, hold on. I'm sorry. Anyway, so when I was in the Navy, at night, there were no white lights. Every light was red or blue. Yeah.
Wouldn't that affect your eyes after a while?
That's probably why I can't see now. I don't know. But the reason being, if you open the door, the other people that don't need to see you could see you with that big bright light. The darker lights are not going to see you. That's why. So I can maneuver in the dark. Like when I get up at night, I don't turn no lights on for what? That's going to wake me up. So I wouldn't have that problem. I passed that test.
Okay. And then another one is, I know this is petty, but they may not have the same furniture taste as you. Like he trying to come in there with that Archie Bunker couch or that Sanford and Son sofa. And you like, no, baby, this don't go with the decor, but you don't want to be ugly. It's called compromise, but I don't think I can compromise on that one. So that would be a con.
Well, I know I just mentioned Mark, but could I have that green leather sofa in the crib?
No, that's a negative. Ain't nothing in here green but the plants. That's it. That's all.
I failed that too. We already proved that when I went to the garden community. So I can't do the plants. I really wouldn't care about that. As long as I have my little raw section with like my meat and eye awards and stuff, I wouldn't care about the rest of the house. I don't care. As long as we ain't got one of them boudoirs or whatever you call that in the bathroom, I don't want that. Yeah, that's that thing that shoot water, you know, when you use water. Other than that, I don't
But I was like,
boudoir, bidet, whatever they call them. You know, we're a boudoir. I'm talking about a boudoir.
Ain't that like a
we ain't doing that. Now, anything, I don't care what kind of pictures, I don't care what kind of plants. I don't care. I don't care what color the blanket or the comforter. I don't care.
I do. I care.
No, that's what I'm saying. Whoever I'm with, you ain't gonna have no problem. As long as I ain't got to have nothing to do with the home decor. I don't care about that.
Hey, I get. You know what time it is?
Oh yeah. It's at that time, y'all. Hold on, man. We got something.
You got to tell me what it is.
Hold on, man. I'm telling you what we about to do right now. I'm about to give out a hall pass. Now, hall pass ain't for one person. I'm that kind of teacher. I don't care how many people in the hallway. It's that other teacher over there that's kind of strict. Keisha's strict. Ryan don't care. So we're gonna have about like on Keisha's channel last time we had 3-4 people up here. So when I drop this hall pass, y'all, I'm gonna drop the link in the thing. Once I drop the hall pass, y'all just come on up here and tell us your thoughts, man. Don't hold back. Look, curse words slip out. We ain't gonna tell nobody. Just come on up. All right, drop this link. People on up here, man. What the link at? What the link at? Hey, yo, I will have to see you backstage, but if you got your avatar, that's fine. As long as I can see you really backstage, and we're gonna let you come on up, man. Yeah, you can stay behind the avatar. Yeah, please, by all means. I ain't even got to see you. I know you. Hey, this here means a lot, man. Everybody, we got a lot of hitters in here tonight. Speaking of which, I do want to have a commercial time. And I just want to say, I heard this right before I was getting ready for this live. I just want to put this out. This is part of the classroom. This is like study hall for 13 seconds. My boy, Wall Street Trapper, said this quote: "Don't quit. No matter what you're doing, don't quit. Because even if the game don't stop. The game's not going to stop until Rod quits." So that's just a little word from ROD from PBE. Now, back to the program.
All right.
Let me drop this link here. Did I drop the link? Go ahead.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. MC kindly came in as well. Hey,
MC. Got praying, a couple cookies series in the house twirling in. What's up, bro? We got our first person in the classroom. Y'all, welcome to the stage. CC's Texas. Come on up, CC.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, I'm already in pajamas, girl. It was a long day.
That's okay.
Hey, Keisha, check your earpiece.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Perfect. I think, yeah. Boo Boo water is crazy. Whoa. Hey, loving myself. We are here. I'm gonna take Keisha down. I'll see when she come. Hey, what's up, CC? I'm just going through some of these comments real quick. That people speaking to me that I don't think I can budge on my style and decor. Hey, I ain't tripping off that. I don't care, man. I really don't care. All right, you back. All right, she's back. Hold on. You gotta get that right. There we go. Get the other teacher up here. Then y'all might try to get me up here. Hey, Pete and I said, loving the classroom segment. This is dope. Appreciate it, man. And I'm still hearing some, but hey, we'll be all right. Hey, y'all, the link has been dropped. About to get ready for tomorrow. Y'all have a great show. Good night. Thank you, CDS Reese, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. And this ninja tired. Hey, that's all right, but you can still come up, man. Just type it in. Come up there and type it in now, man. If you're tired, you're tired. I'm just glad y'all here. All right, CC, so what do you think, man? I think Keisha had another one before. What was your other one, Keisha? Did you have another one?
Oh, no, I was just saying good night to CJ and Cerise.
Okay. So far, cause I ain't even got into these multi-generational yet. So CC, have you experienced any of these living arrangements behind closed doors that didn't nobody know about?
Yeah, I when before me and my husband, well, ex-husband, but we moved in with his mom. You know, we stayed together at his mom's house and with his brothers and everything. So that was an experience.
Well, you know what? I ain't trying to be nosy, but can you just tell us a little bit about it? Just tell us a little bit.
Well, he was a mama's boy. So, you know, I think it was more of, you know, when you live with a lot of people in the house and it can be chaotic in there, and then people didn't keep up with housekeeping. So, you know, and I felt like since I'm living there, I kind of took on the obligation of try to keep it clean, but then I would be cleaning and then it would go back to being messy. And I was just like, this is like, you know, what's the point? What's the point?
Right.
You know, when I give out a hall pass, or Keisha give out a hall pass, I like to find out the whole thing. So there was a lot of people in there. Now, was it ever a time where the mama gave you that stank eye that you was talking about, like looking at you all sideways?
No, she didn't. She didn't do that, you know. But
she trip on her kitchen, like, don't be touched. That's my great grandma pot. Don't cook in that pot ever in your life.
No, she didn't do that as well. It was just she always, you know, seemed to always take his side if we kind of got into a disagreement. She's like, well, you know how he is, and I'm just like, no, I'm not. You know, so she would, you know, take his side on things, but no, she liked me.
Oh, okay, well, that's good.
So, how did you end up? Now, who was this? Your ex-husband?
Yeah, well, when we were engaged, we were staying there at his mom's house.
Oh, so y'all covered a couple of categories. Y'all lived together before being married.
Uh-huh.
And then had the multi-generational thing going on because it was his mom and y'all.
Uh-huh.
So, damn, I don't even know how to ask this question other than to ask it. What was y'all room in conjunction with her room?
She was on the other side of it was an apartment. And so her room was on another side. His brother's rooms were right across from ours.
Did you say brothers with an S?
Yeah, he had two brothers.
Well, she started this out, said there was a whole lot of people in there.
Yeah, it was his younger brothers. They were younger than him, you know.
So, like,
Go ahead, Keisha. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm gonna let you ask it. Angel.
No, you go ahead, cause
okay, CC, how y'all kick it if the room next to the how y'all when that matter?
Well, you know, the kids had school and everything, so we made it, you know, they were still in you know, junior high and high school, so they would be going to school. Mama be going to the store to work. You know, we made it work.
Now, y'all was in there getting them quickies in, huh? Well, y'all was in there very
real quiet.
Hey, woo! But you know what? That could have worked in his favor, because you know he got his own time.
Well, you know, I
usually would, but tonight, since I got this Angels hat on, I ain't gonna dig it.
Who told you to put that on tonight?
That's because I'm trying to get out of trouble, man. I've been looking at all episodes, man. I don't know how. Everybody want to get on to me, and because I want to hear the people before I go, whatever I said. I don't know, but okay. So when you were living with his mama, because I'm still on this multi-generational thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did the house ever smell like Ben Gay?
No.
See?
No.
Well, I gotta ask you what you think about living together before marriage. What do you think about long distance relationships?
Oh,
Have you ever dated someone like long distance?
yes.
So was that a good experience for you, or was that a bad experience?
Well, see, my thing is my love language is quality time. And part of
Right.
the quality time is I like to see you with my eyes in person and be able to have
Hmm.
you next to me. So my choice is not to have a long distance relationship, because I want to be with that person. I don't want to have them in another state or another town and everything, and we're not together. So it really makes it difficult. So yeah.
Okay, I got you. So I got one more. Now, how do you feel about being married and living in two separate houses? Would you do that?
Heck no. 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 No.
If y'all
No.
live like down the street,
Because
over around the
no.
block.
No, that sounds like some no, let me stop because then I'll be
Okay, I already know what you finna it's
Well, I ain't know what you
them
were
rich
getting
folks.
at. What
some
you were going to say?
That's
you
that rich
know
folk stuff. I ain't got
well,
nothing.
not so much the rip folks up. It's more like when they went through menopause and they just like, folks be like, they don't care if you're with them or not with them and that kind of stuff. So
Oh,
yeah, I wouldn't personally, but
okay.
I know of people that be like, he can live in another house. We got to see each other. And I'm like, what?
Because they going
No.
through menopause?
Oh, don't repeat that before all the ladies go, what she mean by that?
Well, yeah, you ain't lying. Everybody.
Yeah, don't have them coming at me.
Okay.
But
We're gonna scratch the menopause from the record.
yeah, scratch that. But no, because that's kind of like the same. I don't know. I guess
I mean, people are doing it. They said that. What was that actress name? The one that played Moesha Mama. What's her name?
Moesha.
Is it Cher? Yeah, I think that's the one they were talking about. That live in separate houses.
Cheryl Lee Ralph, I think, or something.
Yeah. They said that she. Now, don't I didn't look it up myself, but I'm just saying when we were talking, conversing with the chat, they said that she and her husband live in separate houses, and they are just as happy as they can be. And I'm like, them rich folks' problems because
but not so much rich folks' problem because there's a lot of people that are older in age and they have their own stuff. And he may already have his house and he, you know what I'm saying? And she has her stuff and they're like, look, I'm content. I've been by myself all this time. We can go out, we can date or whatever. And then I go to my house and have things how I like it at my house. And, but me personally, no, I'm saying that now as a 49-year-old. I don't know if I say that as a 60-something-year-old later in life that if I got my own house and I'm, do I want to give all my stuff up to go and move in with him or him?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to combine.
You know what I'm saying? You get to
because he definitely gonna
age where you like look because if I was to date an older man that's like retired or whatever, he probably already getting his Social Security and like his sales tax or his school tax or whatever tax, land taxes. He probably because he getting to the point where he ain't got to be paying that stuff, and I don't know. It just all depends, but I think that's older people make more decisions of that. I don't know.
I don't give a damn. You're 250 years old and you getting all the taxes and all the checks and all that. We living together. Ain't nobody living over here and I'm living over there. And man, what if I need a life alert? What if I need a life alert, CC?
Well, you better go buy a life alert.
That's the thing. This is the funny thing though, and correct me if I'm wrong, Rod. But a lot of men like to play the game or dibble and dabble until they get older. And then they like, I'm going to need somebody to change my diaper or wipe my butt. And now I want to settle down and get somebody because I done had all my fun and played out there, and then I thought, oh, somebody gotta help take care of me.
Girl, you talking with some sense.
Well, I can honestly say that Rod, I can't speak for all other people out there, but Rod has not in his life said, I want to settle down because I need somebody to change my diapers. I guess I ain't got that far in thought yet.
You ain't got that late.
I would want to settle down and not because I've been out there and I've been married before. I wanted to settle down when I was married. I was done, but life happened and that didn't happen. But for me, at a probably a very, very, very younger age, I'm not talking about in my teens, but by the time I was 30, I was cool. So I'm hoping from 30 to whatever year they start changing diapers to think about it. I never thought about that. I think once you've had so much of whatever it may be, you kind of get tired of it. It could be, people don't believe this, but there could be money. If you get all the food you want, you could get tired of that. Then, it's just, no. I never thought of that. Now, do men think about that? I don't know. Maybe we need a man to come up here with the hall pass. I don't know.
Well, I agree with CC 100%. Like, they'll sit there, they done had ample time to settle down. They done passed over every woman they could think of. And then as soon as they get sick, or I'm like her, they get to a certain age, then all of a sudden they have an epiphany and the white lights are shining and they finally get some sense about themselves and now they want to settle down. And also, now this is off subject, but since we're talking about it, the men also, now they have kids. They ain't never raised them kids, wasn't studying them kids. If they can't find a woman, then they all of a sudden, their children that they never cared nothing about, they want to come out the woodworks and all of a sudden be a real, real good parent. Like, oh no, you like 90, dude. I don't want to have a relationship with you. You just want me to wipe your butt. Like, that's it, and that's all.
Thank you. My mom went through that. Like, her dad never really did much in her life for her. And then when he got down and out, call my daughter, And so now she was grateful for her his last couple of years of life that she was able to spend time with me. On the other hand, I'm just like, if you ain't spent all your lifetime with me, you think I'm finna take time out to be, let me tend to you and you. No,
I can't wait not to do it. Nah, cannot wait not to do it.
Thank you.
That's me personally. I wouldn't even want to put a person through that, just to have somebody just to take care of me because I'm sick. Let's say we don't even get to the diapers part.
Okay.
Rod, as an individual, I don't like to worry people. And if I'm going through something, and I've done this recently, a couple of years ago, if I'm going through something, I'm going to try to handle it myself or go through it myself, because with today's world, people have enough to think about. I'm not talking about, even now, if I'm with somebody, then yeah, they need to know about it, but I don't want to burden them. So me saying, hey, I'm turning any type of age, because we don't know what could happen to us. If I'm turning, just because I'm turning and saying, hey, I'm gonna go find somebody, they have at-home nurses. They may not be there to do all night long, but if that's what you want. So I don't know. Now, I do want to pull this up. MC said my grandmother got married again when she was in her 80s to a man in his 70s and ended up taking him because he got early dementia.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
You never know, man. And Loving Myself 2.0 said, I don't like no clingy person. Well, they changing some diapers. That's about as clingy as you can go get right there.
Hello, Loving Myself 2.0. Hello, we could probably be besties. No, I'm just kidding.
No, hey.
Hold on, we both loners. Oh, wait a minute.
And I don't know why. I guess, hey, y'all, Keisha, going back to this multi-generation, I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying the things people need to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Most parents, say my parent, they don't want to kind of go to bed early. Most of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
they gonna want to put the whole house in silence mode at 8 p.m. I ain't having that.
Okay. Can I say something?
Please.
Yeah.
On that? Living with my mom, she's in her 70s. That woman gets up all through the doggone night. I'm like, what is she doing? Why is stuff ready? What? I'm like, what?
She wasn't saying that she disturbing her peace.
I'm like, she opening the front door. What is going on here? What?
Now, who did this, CC? Who did it?
My mom. I live here with my mom. She in her 70s, early 70s, but still, she gets busy at nighttime. That's why a lot of elderly people fall at night, because what they out the bed for?
What they out the bed for? Jesus.
Now, CC, I gotta ask, because this is now, y'all. I ain't making this up. This stuff could really happen. What if that multi-generational person decide while you at work they want to wash your clothes and wash them on the wrong cycle?
I don't play like that. You don't. I mean,
ain't no like that. They doing you a favor. Y'all ain't even had.
No, I don't want the favor though. It's not a favor if you tearing up my stuff.
See, I would say more of a privacy thing. I don't want you looking at my drawers or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? My mama,
let's just say
something in the wash, she'll sit up there and be to wash and fold. I'm like, Mom, I don't want you to be.
I'm gonna tell you, Cece, I'm gonna tell you what your mama gonna say. Girl, I changed your diapers when you was a baby.
Yeah, well.
She gonna be a long time ago, Mama.
Right, a long time ago.
She said she love and need her house quiet. And see that's what I'm saying. Loving myself 2.0. When you say quiet, you talking about like silence? Can't nobody breathe in that joint, or TV got to be on one, or what you talking about? I mean,
yeah, that's how I was. Like my house was quiet. Like I can hear a pin drop in my house when my girls was at home with me. Like at nighttime, it ain't no reason I should be hearing no noise, you know?
Well, I'm with her because if you were female.
Go ahead.
Were you living by yourself, CC, with the girls?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm like her. Because at night it's a security thing. Like, cut off all the music. I need to hear somebody coming through the door.
Thank you.
Like,
get a Ring camera. I mean, get a whole alarm system. So, see, hell, they might not be multi-generational, it might be same generational. I mean, you know. So y'all said, can't nobody talk.
Wait a minute.
What else going on? Hold on, let me find the next one. So I'm just saying, if you're in a multi-generational house, while you watching a movie, that older person gonna come right in the family room, living room, wherever you watching TV at. Hey girl, I know you ain't just loud as hell. And no, you see you watching the movie.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm making this up, but this
no,
really
you ain't making that up, because my mom, this is my relaxed time is I'll go in the living room and I'm watching whatever show on YT, right? She'll come in and just like randomly say stuff to me. And then I gotta pause what I'm listening to see what she's saying.
Ooh, I hate that.
I go back to listen to it, and then she say something. I'm like, what is this drive-by speech? What? Why are you doing that? I was like, Mom, I'm trying to just sit here and be like, well, you act like I can't even talk to you. But I'm sitting here. I was trying to get my mind just numb out and watch something and relax without being in my room, because I feel like I'm in my room constantly, you know?
Right.
That's the next thing on my list. They feelings always gonna be hurt about something. They sitting over there, "Pop, what's wrong with you? You act like you don't, like you too grown for mama now." I mean,
just ready for me to go.
I am. Mama, you want to go to the club there? Nope. You want to go to the sports bar? Nope, because that's where I'm going. You know. I just know, man. What she said again? You go ahead. I'm sorry, Keisha.
Nah, I was gonna say Meat and I said, things have grown since then. So I guess he said he don't want you messing with his trousers.
Who said that?
Hey, Sassy.
Hey,
Hey, y'all been listening but driving. Great conversation.
Okay, be careful.
Said,
be careful.
No, if we are married, we are living in separate houses. Oh, hell no. See? Ain't nobody said yeah about that one.
Wait, I don't know. Loving Myself 2.0. Did she say she'd think about it?
Oh, Loving 2.0 said 8 o'clock, man. There's an ass in the bed. Hell, you might as well be in the army. Yeah, the army ain't that bad. Military, Navy, Army taps is 10 p.m. She's 8 o'clock, boy.
Jesus. Like, go.
Hey,
you go in the kitchen, don't get no dishes in the kitchen.
Like this.
The kitchen closed. Don't come put no dishes in the sink.
Hey, Loving 2.0, I bet you be in the refrigerator with one of them helmets with the light on it, like the construction people. Soon they open the door, you be right there.
What you say? She got one of these on.
What?
Hey, and then go say, I know damn well you ain't up at 8:05. Hey, she said, yep, I sure do. Woo, Lord have mercy, man. I'm telling you. 2.0, I don't think you won't ever have to worry about nobody. You having no multi-generation. Ain't nobody coming over that joint. She cried. Hey, she cried. Yeah, you should have been in the army. You damn right. Hell, I think you still in there. They just didn't give you a uniform. Hey, you got Keisha over there laughing, crying. She crying. Keisha crying. I think this is the last thing I got on these. Now let's just say, with this multi-generations, you and your man, you and your woman, and going back to Mark or even the Jeffersons. I don't want nobody talking about my woman. I don't want to hear my mama always got to say something.
You right, because if that man mama don't like you, it's up to that man to check his mama. You know, I ain't supposed to put your mama in check. You supposed to tell your mama, hey man, like right. Who you talking to?
And they think they could do it too.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw in a little scenario because because I had a friend that her mom lived with her and her husband and her daughter. Well, her mom was contributing and helping paying bills. Mm-hmm. So then she felt like she had the right to say some things because it's her money getting and putting in this house as well. So, you know.
I feel like she do have a right for input, but now you don't have a right to be disrespectful. Now you have a right to put in your input. Like, you know, I'm like, I think some of these lights need to go out. Okay. I'm having to pay these lights.
Yeah. I agree with that. But you ain't got to like that, because if you ain't in the room in my house, it better not be no light on. So I'm gonna be down with her with that. But you ain't gonna be. So Keisha, you mean to tell me?
I'm with her. Like, why y'all coming in at 2 o'clock in the morning? Y'all not gotta go to work tomorrow.
So you think you about to control my whole TV just because you pay the Netflix bill? Hell no.
Well, turn the Netflix off.
I don't know why you got that football on. You know I paid for Netflix and I'm watching Netflix now. Go ahead, CC. I'm sorry. Keisha got me right. Man, I'm gonna have to go change hats, man. This ain't worth it.
No, it was always kind of a battle because it was like her mom contributed and they needed her mom income. You know, it wasn't like, well, mom, you know, if you don't like it, you can move out, because they needed her income to help them to pay on the bills.
She knew that.
Well, she
knew that.
Well, she said she paid the cost to be the boss up in there, just like when they were kids. She said we paying bills up in here. And she said if they don't like it, they don't like it, they get out of their house. Yeah, that's how it go when your parents still paying bills. You can't let them pay nothing. You can't pay nothing in here, mama. I don't want you to pay for the trash. No, you can't play. Can't even get the $10 bill.
I'm gonna tell you something too. There's some multi-generational people, some older people out there that don't believe in expiration dates. Like you cooking with buttermilk and it don't require. It ain't even buttermilk. It's milk that's done changed. Like ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with that milk. It expired yesterday, 4 days ago, or 12 days. It's still good. You don't see it, smell it. Oh man. CC.
Look, MC.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No. You go ahead. No. Go ahead. CC Wood.
I'm just gonna tell CC to go ahead, so you can go ahead because I'm loading up for my next round.
Oh, go ahead, CC. My bad.
I mean, I don't know what to say on that.
Oh, you know what to say? Go on, say I'm telling the truth. That's what you can say.
Well, when you was talking about that, I wasn't thinking about expiration as I was thinking about why use the last of stuff and don't say when you use the last of somebody else's stuff.
I don't like when people have y'all ever had this happen? Like, cause my folks came and stayed with me when I was living out of state. So like, I don't like when you cook something or you like go to a restaurant and you put your plate in the refrigerator. Okay. And then you come back and you like your plate missing and you like, what happened to my plate? And then they like, oh, that was yours. I ate that. But why would you eat my plate? Tell me, I ain't know it was yours, but you knew it for a fact it wasn't yours though. Like, who does that? Yeah. I'm sorry. I had a flashback. MC kindly said I would consider living in separate houses. So she said she down with the separate house.
No, she said consider.
That sounds like she down to me. So,
but yeah, when you go and fix you a sandwich or something like a ham and cheese sandwich, you get in there no cheese. Oh yeah, I ate the last cheese. Oh yeah, I ate the. I'm like, well, say something. Why wait? You know, you could fix a nice cup of coffee. Ain't no sugar. Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
But at one time I stayed, and it's not like, you know, couples kind of thing. I went and stayed with my uncle, right? And my cousin and his girlfriend stayed there too. So we was both, you know, staying in my uncle's house. He was helping us out when we first was getting on our own, right? And they would sit up there and I would have to literally mark the line on my stuff that I know that somebody didn't drink my milk, drink the juice. I'm just like, I'm having to lock my snacks up in my room.
Hold on. Who did this, CC? I was looking at my notes.
My cousin, when I stayed with my uncle, and me and my cousin, we both was, you know, at his house staying. And but yeah, they would just think, oh well, if it's in the refrigerator, it's free game to everybody. I'm like,
nah, baby. I don't know. I don't understand people like that. And that goes to like living situations, because I don't care just because we're living together. They don't, you know, entitle you to my things. I don't like that. Me and a cousin stayed together, and I would never ever have another roommate unless I was married to him or we were in a relationship. But I would never ever have like a straight up roommate ever again in life. Like, she was just nosy for no reason. I remember I took my earrings out of my ear, put them in the medicine cabinet because they were studs, and I had one of those little pedestal sinks. So I put it in the medicine cabinet. I was running late for work, so I didn't even worry about putting them in my ear. I just left. I come back and I'm looking at her talk, and I said, "That don't look like my earrings." So you know how later on you go in the medicine. I went in the medicine cabinet. I said, "This was my earrings." So I go back in. I was like, "Girl, is that my earrings?" And she was like, "Yeah." And then I realized she had lost one, and they were real earrings. I was so
I had a roommate one time too. She borrowed my clothes and stuff. I'm like, what the, you know, come out with my.
It sounds like you done had a hard knock life, man. God damn!
Don't do her like that.
Look. What she was, CC? Go on, tell us. Ain't nobody in here. Go on.
There ain't nobody here.
Yeah, it just I learned from having a roommate. I was like, no, ma'am. Mm-mm.
Hey, this is cold right here, y'all. This is cold as ice. Loving myself she get the student of the episode award so far. She's up on the panel, but when I was living with my man, my mom, I'm assuming before she died, my stuff was always gone. So I put laxative in my shit. And whoever took my food, they got it.
Wow.
Oh, I wish I had thought of it first.
I see somebody say they did it at when people was getting in their food at their job. I seen that. Yeah.
I wish I had thought of it first years ago, because I mean they hitting me up. Like,
Hey,
no.
2.0, you should just put a sign on your house. You know how they get them beware of dogs? You should just say beware of loving myself 2.0. You ain't no joy, man. You got
Don't do it like
that. You got bed at 8. And while you are up and awake, you better not eat my stuff because you're going to spend the rest of your time.
You better be quiet.
You know what I'm getting out of it.
And really, you can't even come over there to her house because she don't like company. So ain't none of that gonna happen no way. Man.
So now, did your cousin? I ain't trying to get in nobody's business, but is anybody ever experienced it? Like you do have a roommate, and you got a lady or a man in your case, and you're watching TV, and you're having a romantic evening, and they come in the house making all this noise, flop down in the same room. Y'all talking about what we watching? We ain't watching a damn thing. Me and her watching it. Right. Ain't about to watch nothing. You can get up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
He says, you gonna let that man watch TV? Why he can't watch TV? So, what about if you're in a relationship and you have a roommate, like a roommate situation? Because we didn't discuss that. We discussed people living. Like, what about a roommate? So I
damn straight doing it if it's my lady and she got a roommate, her friend. Hell no, you ain't gonna be accusing me every other day. And then
put that on.
Because the girl come out in her lingerie, and I'm sitting there minding my own business, and then I get in trouble because she came out the room half dressed.
Yep, that same roommate did that kind of stuff. I was like, Heifer. Nah. I can see through that. No, ma'am.
That's why my mama said you don't never let no woman live up in your house. Period. If you got a man, and he said, I don't care who it is, it could be me, but I ain't gonna stick.
And if I ain't home, he shouldn't be in the house until I get there.
So wait a minute. So hell no. So I got a house, and I can't go to my house because your friend there. She got to get out.
No, if she just over there visiting, that's fine. No, but like if she, we talking about the roommate situation. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
She live there, I live there, and you live there. I can't go home because she there. I gotta wait until she leaves before I can go in the house. That was.
Well, this would be my thing because if I still had a roommate and we are talking about getting together. Like either the roommate gotta go or I gotta go because now we not fixing. My man can't be around you because I'm like you. First thing they gonna do is have some skimpy on. They gonna be walking with their tail half out they clothes. They gonna be all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Like what's all the flirting and giggling about people? Right. Like no. What was so funny about her joke? It's gonna be a whole problem. So no.
Hey, we got Tay Eats in the crib. What up, Tay? Hey, Kiss, you right though. Cause what I'm supposed to sit in there with some shades on or what you call it? The decorations like I got whiplash on my head won't turn. No, man.
So I just advised the roommate wouldn't work for me, but some people do that. Like they will be in a relationship and then she'll have like a roommate and then he'll move in. But my thing is, I watched that episode of Cheaters. Okay, they always, listen. I'm telling you, you be like, I have hidden cameras and everything up in the house. What?
You
Like, I want to know if you smiled and it wasn't authorized. I didn't authorize you to smile.
You been watching Tubi. It ain't been no cheaters. Hey, Tay, anybody? Hey, LA Law, I ain't seen you in a long time. We got Tay Easton. I'm gonna drop this link, man. Hey, this let me tell y'all, in case y'all just coming in, what reason CC's up here. We're gonna drop this. And since we're in the classroom, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and put this link down here. If you want to come up and tell us some of your stories, because we got a whole lot of people that like to come up here and tell their business. We don't tell nobody though. We just listen to you. We try to, we believe it or not for real, but Keisha and I are certified YouTube therapists. We ain't real therapists. We're gonna help you with your problems. Like, we're gonna tell you crazy as I don't know what. If you pay $12 on the bill, thinking you about to run Rod's house, you must be out $12 back. So Cece, back to this here. So if you was in a situation where this person paid a little bit on something, or you knew somebody, it wasn't you. You knew somebody, they paid a little bit on the water bill and think they can go in there and do everything in the house.
No,
because I'm gonna be that person. If you give me $20 and we got 10 items, I'm gonna put $2 on each item. You're gonna get $2 worth, just like at the gas station. You get $2 worth of electricity. That's how you get it. You get $2 worth of safe.
Wow.
You can turn the lights on, but if I just come in there and cut them off because you sitting there sleeping, you want the lights on because the boogeyman gonna get your ass. That ain't happening.
It's some dirty stuff. There's some dirty stuff. Person in there just reading, you just turn the lights off at 8 o'clock. All the lights off.
Hey,
you're gonna get a reading lamp.
Hey, MC right there with you, Keisha. She said she was just watching. She was just thinking that I watch Cheaters. That is a running thing.
Right. You can't have no roommate in there. I'm sorry.
Well, your voice break experience. We don't care over here. Go on, say what you think.
Yeah. No. I mean, it's zero understanding. No, you can't have no female at your house and you got a whole man, because you know that's finna lead to all kinds of problems. I don't care how loyal you think this man is. She constantly, you gone, and she constantly throwing advances and stuff.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if I was living with somebody and one of my partners needed somewhere to stay, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call just asking for a friend and ask her how much would she charge me to build a shed. That's where they're gonna be living at. I tell you. He still
got access to the house. All you gotta do as soon as you leave, he just walk right on up to the door.
We're gonna go back to CC. When I leave, he leaving.
He'll be back. He ain't going with you. He'll be back.
That's all right. It's time to get out there. Time to get out.
No.
So
I refuse to look like a whole fool.
Hey, Tay and LA Law, y'all just came in here. Real quick, would y'all ever be married and you and your spouse live in separate houses? I'm just curious. Well, we all are. Well, we all said no, so we ain't really curious.
Wait a minute, except not all. Well, we did all three, but not everybody in the comments.
Yeah, a couple people said they would do it. They would consider it. Somebody said they would consider it. We're not calling any names to protect the innocent. Somebody said that they definitely would. We ain't saying no names, but the chat's there. And, hey, MC is a real life investigator. She said she always also watched Caught in the Act Unfaithful.
Oh, I never heard of that show. I have to look that one up. What is that on?
Oh boy. Hey fellas, I apologize. I probably been dropping their link. They got me discombobulated. Here go the link, y'all. So they got shows. Well, I know about cheaters and they got shows called Caught Up in the Act. Do that be real, or is that stuff fake?
I believe it's real. Sure. They got this YouTuber that goes in and sets up cameras in your house if you think
your roommate, or like if you think your boyfriend cheating on you and stuff like that, and they'll follow him around with cameras. They like a private eye, you know. I don't know if it's real or not, but
he'll straight up quit following me because I ain't got about 3 places I go. And hey, anybody in here right now? Because if it is, I'm leaving. Ain't nobody in here with me. But you're right though. But see, is that legal?
Yeah, you can follow somebody. Yeah, you in a public place. And then they can set up cameras in the house. It's legal because I mean they live there. So if I live there, you live there, I can give them permission to set up cameras. I feel like it's an invasion of privacy personally, but they don't set it up in like bathrooms and stuff. It's like the bedroom, the living room, stuff like that. The common areas.
Yeah, them nanny cams.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like what Tay said. If I got to do all that, I'll leave. Yeah, I agree, man. I got to go in there and turn in the Rod PI.
Mm.
I ain't got time.
You just said you would be in the bushes with a binocular. Didn't he say he was gonna be in the bushes with binoculars?
No, I forgot. What made me say that? I'm gonna go. I can't play the replay. No, I said if I was with a person, I ain't saying me. I said a scenario, not me. If it was a person, this is what you said.
Yeah.
You said if a person, you only go to that person's house on Friday and they clean up on Thursday, they could be nasty, make nasty. That's what you said.
I said, yeah, they could be living their best hoarders buried alive episode in the house Monday through Thursday. Thursday night, they humping like a dog trying to get the house clean. They can't even stay up at work Friday because they done cleaned all night Thursday. And then you got to come. So, because you coming over Friday. They don't, so.
Well, the only reason I said binoculars, I said I'm gonna pop up on one of them other days so I can see how you really live.
Mm-hmm. I said we don't do pop-ups. He said, "Well, I'm gonna be in the bushes with binoculars."
I ain't say.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Y'all,
we gonna all catch the playback.
For the potential ride, if I did say that, it was probably early in the live stream, and I was nervous. So
that's what we gonna go with.
Yeah, for $200.
Okay.
So, okay. You be the more scenario. Your favorite couple? He said, "Make nasty facts." So, CC, did these people have anything else going on? Your friends? Man, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's some lint up in here. My glasses all fogged up. Y'all got me laughing up in here.
So, Cece, have you ever moved? Y'all get, merge all things together, and y'all were arguing about where it goes where. I don't know. I don't think really men, except for like, I don't know. Except for like,
I have. And this person didn't even live with me. That's what made me even madder. You don't live with me. You over here on a temporary visit, and this here was some years ago. And I came home one day, and I ain't gonna say I left the house in the best condition. I'm not gonna say that. It probably could have used a little whatever you want to do. But all my medicine that I was taking at the time had been moved. Well, I knew what my medicine was. So I had my medicine on the counter, the island, not the counter, the counter in the bar in the kitchen. So as soon as I opened my front door, I could see that bar. My medicine was right there, so I wouldn't forget. I ain't see no medicine, and I'm gonna tell you, all hell broke loose. I was like, "Where is my?" I ain't say hi. How was your day? Is it none? Where my medicine at? And then, I nicely organized. I don't want it organized. I want it. No,
he one of those. She was trying to do you a favor. She was cleaning up your house. She called herself when you done went to work, and she gonna clean up the house. And she thought you were gonna be proud of her when she got
improve your life.
Yeah. And then you gonna talk crazy to this woman. No, zero understanding.
What I did. Hold up, in Rod's defense, because I seem to be my own lawyer every episode. In Rod's defense, I did try to go back and say, "Hey, you did a good job at the house," but that didn't go over too well because I had messed up.
Yeah, you done already jumped down the woman's throat and everything.
Okay. She running around there, hands scrubbing out your dirty drawers and everything. And you got enough nerves when she come in there and it's all spick and span. You didn't notice that everything else was clean in the house?
Mm-mm. That's your meds.
Before you went to going off on people.
I didn't go off.
Oh. You said you ain't even speak.
I didn't.
Mm-hmm. You sure didn't. That is going off.
No, this was some years ago. I did start with that. I don't y'all be able to try.
Well, unless you were in your 20s, you knew better. Even in 20s, how somebody gonna do you a favor? You go off talking about wearing somebody's medicine. What was it? What? We want to know what kind of, because he act like he got hydros in there. So, like, why are you so upset about this medicine being moved?
I had the typical black folks medicine. I had some cholesterol pills, some blood pressure pills.
What?
I think that might have been
it. You done went off over, like she's finna slang. It'd be different if you had some hydros or some
right.
or something like that, and it was missing. Like she can go slang it on the street or something. But all you had was some high. Who wants your high blood pressure medicine?
Hold up. Loving myself 2.0 is coming in the clutch.
We friends.
Wow.
I thought we was friends. Loving myself 2.0. Don't see that. Don't.
Now I will say this here though. For real, all BS aside, I felt like crap, like the size of an ant. Because it was spick and span, it was nice, and all I saw was one bad thing. And yeah, I was very young when that happened, but
taking high blood pressure. He know that was yesterday.
No, I was taking high blood pressure because I think I don't know if it's the Navy or something. They may just put you on there. I don't know. I know I was taking everybody was so.
So can I ask a question? So why? Especially, okay, say a man is a bachelor, right? He living in his bachelor pad and everything. And then you go over and visit or whatever, and you try to improve his living conditions, and he have an issue with that. Like you only trying to make it easier and better for him, to get things done. And he's just like, no, I like it the way it is. I'm just like, why don't
I'm gonna tell you what I think. Now, I'm not speaking for Rod. Don't y'all be over here looking at me. I'm speaking for the people, the male people. I think, my opinion, including myself, a lot of brothers and a lot of people in general, but brothers are territorial. If I've given you the green light and say, hey, I'm gonna let you know, I don't care what you rearrange, I don't care what you move, but we ain't about to be on no second date and you just at the crib and you think you about to rearrange. See, I got some stories too now. I tell you, man, I remember one time I looked under my bed to vacuum and clean up and do some spring cleaning. Man, I had more brushes, shoes, scarves. I had a whole inventory under there because they was marking their territory.
Mm-hmm. So would you say men are more territorial than women? No, I think not. Women are way more territorial than men. Like you said, she run around there marking her territory. I'm take this earring off and throw it under the bed. Right. I bet you have to come up under here. She gonna see I was here.
No, I couldn't wait till it happened.
Drawers on the mattress.
Okay. You said drawers under the mattress. Now you doing so
right there.
You know what? How butt.
See, that's another thing. That's the key. Sometimes women rearrange to mark territory in your dog house. Because what happened, it is usually some kind of noticeable, but not really. Like they may move this, and then when you come back, somebody else been there and moved it, but you didn't. And then when they ask, you don't know what the hell they talking about because you didn't move it. You busted. Is that what you saying, MC? Cause that's what I'm thinking. If I'm a bachelor and the person I'm kicking it with leave their soap on the counter, and then when they come back, their soap is under the counter, but I ain't noticed their soap because I don't use their soap. But then when they come back, hey, why is my soap under the counter? I don't know. busted.
Mm.
The woman that moved that soap and put it under the counter.
Mm.
Me and Cece both like,
Mm.
okay.
I ain't telling
Okay,
you.
that's a smart one. Okay, she got an A.
I mean, you know, I've been known to like leave my hair products or whatever at the person's house, you know.
But
I don't
then I
leave
don't have
nothing. I
to-
take all my stuff. I love
No,
all my
I
stuff.
mean, see, but this is the thing. Like, if you're having a long distance relationship or friendship or
Mhm.
whatever, and you go over there and you don't want to put your stuff in a little bitty 4-ounce whatever stuff. You
Oh
wanna leave
yeah,
it.
that makes sense.
So you buy it when you over there, but then you have to leave
Yeah.
it there because you can't travel back with it. But it's at their
Mhm.
house, you know.
MC
Cece, what if some of it is missing? You know for a fact he ain't sitting up here watching his tail with that fruity mess. So
Mhm.
have you ever had left some I know you I thought you were talking about like some jewelry because I'm like, I'm not leaving this hat, this jewelry,
No,
this wig,
no.
or this shirt.
That's
Okay.
right. Or bath
But
stuff.
yeah. Oh yeah. But I have left like washing, like because I'm like you, I'm not fixing to be doing it. And then if I know I'm gonna be traveling back and forth a lot
Yes.
and coming over there, then I'd rather have it there, so I have it there.
Right.
So I don't have to, there's one less thing I gotta pack. So you're right. But I have done that and left something, and then like half of the bottle is missing. And I'm like, wait a minute, I know for a fact you ain't washing your tail with
Right.
this. So therefore, like, what have I been using my wash stuff? And you need to find out because she owe me some money because that stuff ain't cheap. You ain't gonna just be she ain't gonna be just washing her tail with my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
See that's why you just don't go through all that. If I'm in a long distance relationship, this is just right. I'm gonna treat it like it's an in-town relationship. You can leave your body spray, ain't none of it gonna be gone. I don't care what kind of ruler you got. You can go there and mark it with magic markers and all kind of stuff. I don't you can do whatever you want to do. Matter of fact, I'll tell you, this is real talk. If we're in a long distance relationship and I'm with you and you with me, it's gonna look like a museum. This mug might be just like it was when you left. Your blanket might have been the same place. Your robe might have been the same. Right. I don't care if you flip one collar up and leave the other one down to see if I moved it. I don't care because it's gonna be the same.
Yeah, I had one time with when I went to go visit my friend, and my cell phone charger was still plugged in the wall.
That's a good man, Savannah. That's a good man.
It was still sitting there plugged in the wall where I left it, but I didn't mean to leave it. I forgot it when I left.
Hold up. So
hey, Jake.
Hey, what up, Jake? Did this man left your cell phone in the wall?
No, I left the plug, like the plug part that go into the wall of my cell phone.
You left it at his crib. See, let me tell you something.
On my side of the bed.
See, and then that's another thing too. You'll know if you got a real one. Now, boy, I ain't gonna be telling y'all too much stuff. But first of all,
gonna put us on game.
That plug that was still in the wall, that's love there. But when a brother started talking about, now you don't live nowhere in the city, but when they started talking about your side of the bed,
it's my side of the bed because they have their specific, side that they sleep on. So the other side has to be called my side if it's, everybody got a side that they sleep on. Unless they sleep.
How do you feel? I'm sorry. How do you feel about a man? I think that men's supposed to sleep closer to the door.
I agree.
Like, I'm serious. Like, have y'all ever been? And I'm like, wait a minute, why am I on this side? I feel strange. Why am I sitting here? Am I laying here? Because that don't make sense to me. Like, when they first come in the door, they see me. Like, why am I getting hit upside the head first? I'm the only one who know how to pow. So why am I getting hit first? I'm the one that's got the special training. You get popped.
See, I was taught a long time ago, Keisha, by one of my uncles, I believe, that a man is supposed to sleep closer to the door for protection. If you're walking down the street with a woman, you're closer to the street than she is for protection.
Right.
So I was doing that. What they call that? I don't even know if I want to say, but I was doing that chivalry stuff before I even knew I was doing it. It was just what I was taught at a younger age.
Right.
16. Well, actually, two of my uncles was talking and I overheard them. But so you ain't about to call me no buster. You know, and I know when it's gonna happen. This is what is gonna happen, Keisha. A person will wait till you good and sleep on your 35th snore and talking about, oh, I just realized you got me sleeping by the door. We need to change sides.
35th sleep.
You gonna have that problem. I'm already be by the door.
Yeah, I've always been like the one closest like to the wall, and they've been by the door. It just
Now, I think we done pretty much covered it all. What you think, Keisha? CC?
I think we done covered everything. What you think, CC?
Question, Keisha.
Okay.
You know how if you stand with y'all stand together,
Uh-huh.
but y'all just newly stand together, and he forgot to bring his toothbrush, and then he told you, "Oh, I borrowed your toothbrush, because I forgot mine."
Ew.
Your whole face feel it.
Oh no! Why would you do that?
So no personal.
I'd rather sit here and take my finger and go with the toothbrush than to use another person's toothbrush. That is so nasty. That's like a new level of nasty. I can't do it. I mean, some people they may be down with it. I'm not judging. Please don't look at the, even though you see the judging face. I'm not judging for real because some people may do it. You may feel comfortable. You be like, I kiss him in the mouth. Why not? I don't know. That's different though. That's plaque. Okay, there's tartar. There's bacteria that he done had all on his tongue. You know, like no, you're not finna use my tooth. That's a violation. Red flag on the field. I'm gonna have to throw a flag on that one, CC.
Well, you see what the people said. No. What?
Okay, I'm with MC. What?
Oh,
what did you do? That's automatically we just broke up. I'm telling you right now because you nasty, and I didn't even know you said nasty. Okay.
Well,
like I can't do it.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. If a man can't be more creative, and you really don't even have to be creative, get in the car and go to the store. It's gonna be so. If it ain't no store, man, I grew up in the country. You ain't even got to use your finger. Get a towel. Do the best you can. But first of all, you're disrespecting that other person by even touching their toothbrush.
Yeah, I'm like, what's her name? What was that? Loving Myself 2.0. I'm on her type of time. Don't touch my stuff. Okay, don't touch it. Don't look like you want to touch it. None of that. A toothbrush, and you just put my toothbrush in I can't do it. Sissy, why you bring that example into people's lives? Everybody was fine.
I had this one dude who used my washcloth. Loving you.
What did she say?
Who used my washcloth, and he told me I kicked him and the wash and the rag out. So loving to let me make sure I understand this.
What's wrong with her?
Please tell me that's the only washcloth you had. Because we got a whole cabinet of them.
Wait a minute. Okay, pause. I'm with him on this one. MC, how you know that was your towel though? I mean, did you have your initials? Not MC. Loving Myself. Did you have like an L on your towel? Like, this is my special towel. I don't like people to touch it. Like, because I'm like him. It should be the whole closet of towel. How I know your towel from my towel? Okay, that I'm supposed to be using. Unless you had your towel hanging up and he knew that you had just got finished washing with that towel, and then he came behind you and like, so please, why you can't come up here?
I agree. Now I'm gonna say this here now. If you got some skills, you should make sure that the towels are different colors.
She said bring it
She said bring it. No. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She said that. Did you say that? I can't see that chat over there. I can only see one chat. If I'm not speaking to y'all in the other chat, I can't see it. Did she say that?
Say what?
She said it's not about the washcloth, it's about boundaries. When you come to my house, bring your own stuff. Can they use your soap? Like
she said no. She said come with your soap, come with your towel, but you know what? When I go to people's house, I have my own towel. Like I don't know you like that. I like not for the towel that's going, you know, you get what I'm saying, females. Yeah. But like in my face, no, I don't know what kind of stuff you've been doing with that towel. I'm not gonna put that towel on my face. No, I put my own stuff. And they probably be like, this is half a bougie and that part. Because no, I'm not using the towel that you just did this with. Period.
Whoa. Well, I learned something every show, boy. So, what if the person got their own section of towels that ain't been used?
Well, that's fine if they haven't been used, but have they been washed? Because even if you're at the store, like you get them towels, I always take mine and wash them.
Yeah, I would wash them.
Yeah, that towel is fine. That towel is fine. But after I leave one time, I don't trust that you didn't use that same towel, so this towel is dead to me.
Wow.
Boy, I said, you better bring your own stuff. She is not playing with nobody.
Wow.
MC said that's why I don't have people over my house, man. Y'all
MC loving myself. They too hard on me, and they do not care.
First of all, ain't nobody going to MC's house, period. And if you even think about going, to Loving Myself 2.0's house, you got to go shopping about a month in advance because you got to have. First of all, you can't get up at 8 o'clock. You got to bring your own towel, I guess. Your own toothbrush. You don't need. Now, I'll tell you another thing, man. If I know what my hair look like under my arms and I go use my deodorant, I don't use roll-on no more. I use spray. But if I was and I go open my little mitten or whatever top up and I got some hair that don't look like mine, I don't know where somebody decide. Now, if it's my lady, I don't care. But what if it's just the roommate that come in there and want to use? He might want to deodorize everything.
No. Okay, because I already know Loving Myself and go in on this one. But no, you ain't finna use my deodorant neither. No, why are we doing that? That's almost like the toothbrush, y'all. Jay said that he keeps hitting a toothbrush in his truck, so he ain't got to worry about using y'all funky toothbrush.
What?
I would share my deodorant. No.
Hold up. This is the comment of the night. One girl had a guy over and he did number 2 in the tub while taking a shower and left it.
Oh, hell no.
Well, I'm gonna say he didn't like that girl if I was a bet.
Yeah, what did she do to him? What did she do? Why would he do that? I don't understand. I heard of golden showers. I guess they got, what is that, brown showers? Green showers? I don't know. Depending on what color.
Oh, you can't wear your shoes in the house either over there.
Now this is another one though. I'll tell you, I think one of the worst things that can happen to anybody, man, woman, it don't matter. Now I got a couple scenarios, but if you go over to a person's house and you do what MC said on the screen, and the toilet gets stopped up and they ain't got no plunger, what you gonna do?
Or it won't flush.
Hey, y'all better call maintenance because who finna wait? I mean, he gonna have to go get a plunger.
How he gonna come out and tell you that and that's his first time at your crib?
Oh, if he did, okay. I mean, it happens. Like that was your regular toilet. Why I got to be penalized? Because your toilet won't. Well, I don't know because some people they don't know dump and flush. Like that's the thing. You dump and flush. You don't dump flush. I mean, you don't dump put all that dirty toilet tissue in there and then flush. Because yeah, you're gonna stop up the toilet. Why are we talking about the toilet, y'all?
Because it I'm giving the people what they want. The people said it. I didn't say it.
She said in the shower. She didn't. She said in the shower.
Oh,
she said that the dude had doo-doo in the shower and left it there.
So you have to take off your shoes. Now I can understand that before you walk in my house. I personally
that makes sense.
I have hardwood floors and I mop a couple times a week and sweep probably 5 times a week. Not saying I'm getting all the bacteria up, because if you really think about where shoes have walked all day long.
Mm-hmm. Well, I definitely take my shoes off at the door because I got chickens. I go in the chicken coop. I be back and forth. Them shoes got to come off because like I ain't finna track chicken and all that stuff in my house. So
hold up. Y'all think I went off about the medicine. I'm gonna tell you what I can't stand.
Mm-hmm.
If you walking around the house with especially some white socks and no shoes, and then for some reason you find your happy ass outside my door, and you come back in and sit on my couch, and you know how women sit, they like to put their feet under their legs. I'm gonna have a cardiac arrest. I'm just I'm gonna go to.
Why would she walk outside with them socks on?
I ain't said it ever happened to me, these scenarios, but
oh, okay.
That's like a pet. Even in the house, I don't like. I will not walk around with socks. I don't care if they're black, gray, white. I don't care because I just it let me know how often I need to mop, really, because it get pretty dirty. So
but my thing is, your feet got that same stuff that your socks. You ain't never seen nobody with no black feet.
A woman?
Yeah, like if you're walking around on the floor and your floor is nasty, okay, you know your floor is has dirt on it. So yeah, whatever on that floor is gonna come on her feet, it'll be black.
That's why I try to mop a couple. Now that if they that black, we're gonna have a conversation. Hey, I need to something. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I ain't never had that problem.
Well, you the one with the dirty floor, sir. Okay. The conversation needs to be you need to mop. You need to mop. That's the conversation. You need to mop.
I said I personally I ain't not yeah, you see, Keisha ain't listening, CC.
I am listening, CC. He said that her feet, did she over your house? That would mean his house, and she got and she had on the socks and they black. So if I'm saying if she walking around on your floor, the same thing that was on them socks, the bottom of that foot is gonna be the same thing that was on the bottom of them socks. So you the problem, not her.
You got to think though, Keisha, you ain't gonna get everything up, even if they got socks on. I don't care what you using, how much bleach, how much water. So I got a little leniency, but
okay.
Loving myself said she itching to come up. He's gonna
why you can't.
He's gonna get a plastic bag, get that itch out and walk into the car. When I come home, I take my outside clothes off. Yeah, I do that too. I do that.
Huh? You just got a garage. You got a garage?
No, I think she go in. Wait, yeah, that's a good question.
I come in the house. I take house. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see. I take my outside clothes off and put them in the indoor. Hold on. Let me make sure I read this.
And I know people like that. I ain't that drastic now, but
okay.
I won't lay across my bed. I try not to, and I really haven't in a long time with the clothes I had on outside. But I think what she's saying, she may come in the house with the outside clothes, but then change it to the indoor clothes.
Okay. I get it.
No, in 2.0, she might change them joints in the car. You don't know now. Well, man, I tell you, y'all, once again, in the classroom, it's been a whole lot of learning for Rod. I don't know about nobody else. But please keep in mind, y'all, some of this stuff is for entertainment. And as once again, we didn't have no drama. We had people that were able to speak their opinions, tell their testimonies, and we all laughed and we had a good time. So that's what it's all about. And CC, you got anything you want to add? I ain't ready to go. If y'all ain't ready to go, I'll stay here. I'm just looking out for my co-host / co-teacher.
Whatever.
I'm good. Thank y'all for letting me come up.
Thank you for coming up, CC.
Yeah, thank you for coming, CC. You have a testimony. You ain't like some of the other guests though, boy. They man. So I have to say, y'all, the student of the night. I got to talk to Keisha about that because this is cool, man. Keisha came up. I mean, not Keisha. CC came up. MC, Loving Myself 2.0. It's been a lot of good comments in here. Meet and I. Oh man, Jig said, "Hey Jig, hey,
he not ready to go. You coming up?
You coming up, Jig?
Oh, we can have the after party. We didn't.
No, what I'm trying to say, hey, I guess have been phenomenal. Seriously, Loving Myself 2.0. People have come on here. Last week we had guests, and I won't like next week. I won't say who it was. People have to watch the replay. That were really open and honest, and I feel like you've been that way tonight, open and honest, and that's what we want. That's what we appreciate because I haven't gone through all these scenarios, and sometimes I may allude to that, but it's really there's someone out there that may have gone through this and may need to just let it out. It may have happened 10, 20 years ago. I've been like that. So oh, Jay said don't go. So Jay, let me make sure I understand this. So Keisha, check this out. He ain't ready to go, but he over there eating steaks. Meanwhile, I'm over here drinking some coffee I bought earlier today. Jay, we
might well add some ice to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, thank y'all for letting me come up, and I'm gonna.
Well, do you want to tell everybody about Miss CC?
Yes, I am Cynthia from CC's Texas Garden. I'm in Zone 8B, 9A, and I grow in-ground, in containers, in raised beds. I also do hydroponics indoors, and I am getting my spring garden together. So I've been out there all day today, planting, dropping seeds, and everything to try to make my garden be successful. So that's me.
Well, Cece, I'm gonna tell you before you go. Y'all, for those of you that don't know, I'm an undercover in class right now with Just Asking and CC. My name is Rod. I represent Zone 8B. I do in pot.
Yes, container growing. Yes.
I'm thinking about a hydroponic, but I don't know what to grow yet.
Okay.
And that's it. Don't ask me nothing else because I really don't know nothing about what she just said.
Whenever you decide to make that step and go hydroponically, you know the garden community will definitely throw you some seeds your way.
Yes. And CC gonna send me them okras.
Hey, Keisha said she put her bed in and sent her some okras. Man, forget Rod, he ain't growing nothing.
Okay, the snake plant he got over there.
Snake plant, all right.
Thank you, CJ.
Thank you. Bye, y'all.
Thank you, CC. Right. Bye.
MC,
thank you, TJ.
MC said, I don't know how to do the link thing. I just dropped the link. It's right here. All you got to do is click it, MC. And then there'll be a button that'll have a camera. You'll see it. It'll make you look like this. You can come up like that and be behind your avatar, or you can come up like this and be on the screen. We're not going to be on much longer just for the sake of the replay in case people want to watch. But please feel free to come on up here and hang out with us a few minutes. And TJ said, very good topic tonight. And y'all, before we end, we're going to show you the next topic. We're trying to get ahead on these topics. And I will be honest, Keisha picks most of the topics. And she does a great job. I mean, she had me thinking. And I'm usually an on-the-fly guy. I hate I ever told her I'm on-the-fly guy because now she got me really thinking about these topics. And so I got to give Keisha her props. She definitely does a lot to do with this show, and it wouldn't be the classroom without Keisha. And would you agree, Keisha, or am I just talking?
Well, thank you. Thank you. I'll get a round of applause. Thank you.
Great job. Let me see where we at. And the Nichols says, hello, everyone working. Sorry I missed y'all, but Mr. Nichols represents well. Love y'all. Yes, he was here. Thank you.
Love you.
She picked the topics. Some of them, James, not all of them. Now, we will come together on some of the topics, but I will say this is what, the 5th episode? And I know 2 out of those 5 I was hesitant about doing. I'm not going to tell you which 2. You got to go back and watch the replays. You'll probably and we did them, and they were, especially I think I ain't gonna tell y'all which one. You got to go check them out. But I was kind of hesitant, and we pulled it off. And Keisha she led the charge on one of them for a while because I was so nervous. But anyway, Keisha, what you got to add?
Oh, nothing much. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Just Asking for a Friend. I do DIY, which is do-it-yourself projects. I also homestead. I have some chickens, and I have a whole homestead over here. So y'all should come check me out. And I do grow, and I'm repping Zone 7B.
Y'all go check out her channel, man. I came across Just Asking, and once I watched one video, I was like, man, this is amazing. And next thing you know, we're working together. So definitely go check out her channel. You're going to see some amazing stuff. And I can't say much more. You got to go over there and check it out yourself. I don't want to give it away. I am going to play something, and then Keisha and I are going to come back and close out. But actually, y'all, we got 8 real homies in here. Did we want to just close out or with what we close out?
Yeah, next week, the episode of Just Asking. The next episode of The Classroom will be on my channel. And this is my name at the bottom, Just Asking for a Friend. That's where you can find me.
And so y'all know we are alternating each week. Each Tuesday at 7:05 p.m. This week it was on Point Blank Experience. Next week it'll be on Just Asking for a Friend. And we'll alternate. So you're going to see it on my community posts on YouTube. You'll see it on Keisha's community posts, where we're going to be a couple of times before the next episode in case people forget. And I also do promos on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, TikTok as well. So definitely just trying to get everyone over to YouTube and just have a good time and talk about stuff that some people are afraid to talk about or haven't thought about. So Keisha, if you could do me a favor, don't roll. I'm going to play I think it is going to say what the next episode is. So make sure y'all tap in 7:05 p.m. Central Standard Time next week on Just Asking for a Friend's channel. And I will post the link to her channel in the description of this video. And hopefully next time we do it over here, I'll have it posted. So people, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. And check out her DIY, her do-it-yourself, and her homesteading projects she have over there, man. Phenomenal. So, all right, let me see if we can get ready to get everybody out here. Hope everybody have a good one. We'll be seeing y'all soon. Much love. Peace, y'all.
Next time on The Classroom, who's really losing in the dating game?
Hey, yeah. I got the feeling we taking it all the way. I gotta get to the Hall of Fame. Been on the ground with a small delay. That's what it takes when you on your job. I'm working till everything fall in place. Like, nah, we not gonna fall today. Like, nah, we not gonna fall today. Like, oh, yeah, beanie up Scotty, we going up crazy. Yeah, me and my posse. When it's time to get it, we body to body. Cause bodies get left when we leave the party. Don't get me started. Don't make me get out of character. That make you turn to a target. Dearly departed, making a scene like Martin. We up in the scores and the margins.